Hello Internet, Trusty Phil Brown here again with another movie recommendation for this week. This week I'm looking at a little British film that came out last week. It sort of got lost in the shuffle, but I think deserves attention. It's called Philomena. It's by writer-star Steve Coogan, who's something of a legend in the UK for his comedy work, but it never really got much of an audience in North America, sadly. He's best known for playing the perpetually pathetic Alan Partridge, as well as the films he's done with director Michael Winterbottom, like 24-Hour Party People and The Trip. He's normally known for very dark, cynical, sarcastic comedies. This one's very sweet and sincere. It's kind of a departure for him, but a wonderful one. It's based on a true story. He plays a real journalist who has fallen on hard times and has even sunk so low as to writing a human interest story for cash. He's met an old woman played by Judi Dench, who in her teen years was sort of taken advantage of by the Catholic Church as part of this sort of terrible series of institutions that happened. Basically, the church took a lot of single teen mothers and juvenile defenders and even young women whose parents didn't want them, forced them to work long hours at laundrettes for minimal pay. Worst of all, the teen mothers had their children sold off to families in the U.S. Without ever being told this would happen, nor were they ever told where their child ended up. So she plays an elderly woman who's finally coming out of the closet to admit this happened to her and wants to meet her son. So Coogan takes her over to the U.S., and together they go on a kind of classic oil and water personality road comedy. It's, classic stuff. Two personalities. You watch, for the first half, you watch them sort of bicker in a really funny way. Eventually seem to come together in an emotional way. It's the type of thing that usually doesn't work for me because I am very cynical. However, this one actually I found quite sweet and moving. It's very, very well done. Feels very real. The big part of it is, of course, the performances. Judi Dench is absolutely wonderful and funnier than you think she would be. Coogan is hilarious, but also proves to be quite a better actor than many people give him credit for. So it's a wonderful sort of two-handed comedy drama directed by Stephen Frears, very underrated British director. And it's not a grand movie, it's very small, but it does what it does so well that it is really worth checking out, even if you don't normally like this sort of thing. I urge you to seek it out because I think it will get lost in the shuffle during the awards drama season, even though it doesn't deserve to be. Judi Dench may get some attention because it's likely to be her last film, but other than that, I think it's going to disappear, and it shouldn't, because this type of film seems easy to do, but is actually very hard to do, particularly this well, and this is a very, very strong piece of work. If you're a fan of Steve Coogan, definitely check it out. You may be disappointed because it's not as funny or weird or dark as his normal stuff is, but he has also made an Alan Partridge movie that will come out in the spring. I've seen it and it's wonderful. So the Steve Coogan you know and love will return, and it's nice to see a softer side of Steve Coogan that he never explored before. So anyway, definitely check it out. This has been full-time Steve Coogan appreciator and possible future real-life Alan Partridge, Phil Brown, signing off for RealTimeEarnest.com.